Hey, how you doing, everybody? My name is CherryBoy. Welcome back to Ascendant Hearts. Let's get right back into it. Outside, she stops a short distance away and puts her head in her hands. What was that all about? I don't want to talk about it. I still don't have a voice for it, but we'll figure it out. Even if this is just a dream, she seems upset. I don't want to see her upset, especially after how much she helped me during the day. Did I do something wrong? No. Then what? I told you, I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, that works. She storms off. Wait, Shiori! If she hears me, she doesn't look back. I start to follow, then stop. Maybe she wants to be alone right now. I've only known her a single day. She probably won't appreciate me following her at a time like this. Well, it's late anyway. I should head to the inn and see about getting a room. At least I have a little money now. It should be enough. This is a nice place. This is a nice place, yeah. I settle into my bed and close my eyes. What a strange day. Once I fall asleep, the dream will end. I'll wake up back in the real world and have a wild story to tell my friends. Maybe I'll be able to figure out what that last weird part was about. Tired from the battles, I sink into sleep and awaken. The chicken. Sunlight wakes me up, and I open my eyes with a yawn. What a strange dream. It felt so... My thoughts grind to a halt as I blink through the bleariness of sleep and focus on my surroundings. I'm not at home. I'm at an inn. I'm at the inn. The inn! It wasn't a dream! I really am stuck in this strange world! And I have no idea how to get back home! I sit at a table alone and try to eat the food I bought for breakfast. I barely taste it. My mind is a blur from the realization that this is really happening. I've had dreams within dreams before. Inception, baby! But now I'm convinced I'm really awake this time. What can I do about it? My memories are still fuzzy. I can't remember much about my old life at all, let alone how I got here. It's difficult to concentrate amid all the noise. The tavern must be popular. Must be a popular breakfast spot, as it's currently filled with clientele. Excuse me? Her voice is so quiet, it takes me a moment to hear her over the din. Can I sit here? Here? With me? Sorry. No, I don't mind. You just surprised me. She sits down and doesn't say another word until the tavern waitress stops by to take her order. Then she falls silent again. It stretches on until I feel the need to break it. What sort of company am I if I don't even try to make conversation? What brings you here? I wave my hand around at the crowded tables. She must have sat with me because my table has the only empty seats in the place. Looks like most people came with groups of friends to have a good time. You don't... I stop, unsure if I can finish the question without insulting her. I don't want to be outright. She says she came without any friends, or asked why she didn't eat breakfast at home. Maybe she can't cook. I shouldn't have said anything at all. But her eyes light up with the understanding. Oh, I'm staying at the inn. Really? You don't look like a traveler. Though really, how would I know? So much about this world is still unfamiliar to me. I'm not, really. My name is Aiko, and I came here to live. I'm Hayato. I don't have enough money yet to buy a house or rent a room. The innkeeper lets me work here in exchange for meals and a place to stay while I search for a better job. Why don't you become an adventurer? I'd rather not. Are you sure? I've done it for one day, and already I was able to get a room here and buy food, with money left over to spare. She lowers her gaze and stares at the table. Question her! Sympathize with her! What can I do? Sympathize. I mean, I guess adventuring isn't for everyone. I wasn't convinced at first either. Really? Yeah, fighting and taking on quests, it's not really my thing. Not to mention, I still expected to wake up from this dream yesterday. What changed your mind? Another adventurer convinced me I should try it out so I'd have a way to support myself. And you know what? It's not so bad. Now that I know we don't actually die when we're defeated, it's kind of fun actually. It's like living in a JRPG. Virtual reality has nothing on this! Oh. Even though she hasn't eaten her breakfast yet, she stands up. I'm sorry, I have to go. Wait, is it something I said? No, it's just... goodbye. Thank you for keeping me company. Then she hurries out of the tavern. By the time I get outside, she's already gone. This is starting to become a pattern. Late last night, Shiori ran off inexplicably, and now Aiko did the same. Maybe it's me. Who knows how many breaches of etiquette I might make because I'm unfamiliar with this world. There you are. Did you sleep well? Oh, yes. Well, enough. I eye her cautiously. It's probably best if I don't bring up last night's incident unless she does. I just wanted to check on you, how you were doing, since I got you started as an adventurer yesterday. Thanks. For a moment, neither of us says anything. Finally, I clear my throat. Why do I have to be the one to break these awkward silences? Did you want to do more quests today? As a party? I understand if you want to do something more in line with your level. No, that'll be great. Let's go see what quests have been posted. Alright. More fetch quests and monster slang. Actually, do you think you're ready to take on your first NPC quest? What does that mean? It's a quest someone gives you personally. Instead of posting a notice about it, it's usually a bit more involved. Yes, but NPC. NPC. She stares at me like I'm crazy, but I can't help my reaction. Inventories, leveling up, fetch quests, it's all bizarre enough already, but these people can't seriously refer to non-adventurers as non-playable player characters. Yes, NPC. She speaks very slowly, as if it will help me understand. Yes, NPC. Unnecessary Personal Contact Quest, or NPC Quest. What? The term is a throwback to the early days of the adventuring system. Back then, everyone started asking adventurers to do things for them, so the guildmaster set up guidelines about which quests should be handled by the town hall and which shouldn't. Guildmaster, that must be the guy in charge of adventurers. Basically, if you don't want to go through the town hall, your quest has to require personal contact with the adventurer in question. If you just need some berries gathered, you can write the instructions and put them on the signboard. You're not allowed to bother adventurers personally if it's not necessary. That seems strict. She shrugs. Like I said, it's a throwback. Everyone's so used to the system now, it's not really enforced, so are you interested? Sure, how do we find an NPC quest? She taps a paper on the signboard. If someone has an NPC quest, they just post a notice for interested adventurers. This one was posted by a priest. I try to imagine priests back home asking people to go out and kill monsters for them. The thought is so ridiculous, I can't hold back laughter. Are you alright? Yes, it's just, never mind. If you're finished with your random fit of hysterics, follow me. Alright.
The church is quiet and empty.
I wonder who we're supposed to meet about this quest. To see about this quest.
Beats me.
You know, this little church hasn't changed it a bit since I was a child. So much about the town changes from year to year, but the church stays the same. It's comforting. I smile, although I still don't have a good grasp on this world religion. I used to pray we'd return to an era of peace, free from monster attacks.
Return? You mean the monsters didn't always attack?
Not like this. The monsters that attacked you when you first arrived, the ones that warp in after a flash of light, those attacks are a relatively recent occurrence. It's happened for years, but it wasn't always like this.
Oh, why did they start attacking?
No one knows. Anyway, I prayed the monsters would go away. Eventually, I realized God wanted me to become an adventurer, to bring about the peace I longed for so much. And there's the priest.
A noble sentiment.
The deep voice makes me jump. I don't even know. As did the sudden appearance of the rather intimidating gentleman to which it belongs. Where'd this guy come from? He snuck up on us from out of nowhere.
It is admirable to follow the will of God, particularly when it leads you to the better lives of others.
Shiori seemed frozen in shock. Then she suddenly drops to one knee. Your Holiness!
Rise, child.
The man glances at me. I look at both of them in confusion. Kneel! Remain standing! I shall kneel! I have no idea who this guy is, but if Shiori knelt when she saw him, he must be important. Besides, she called him Your Holiness, so it must be a religious thing. I don't want to be disrespectful and draw more attention to myself. I quickly kneel. Get a flat.
Truly, God must have wanted our paths to cross today.
I agree, Your Holiness. He looks at her.
I have seen you around many times, child.
Then his gaze moves to me.
However, I am unfamiliar with you, child.
I'm new to Lightshire.
I see. You both may arise.
Shiori stands. I also get to my feet and wait for someone to give me an explanation. Shiori, however, still appears awed. When no one says anything, I come to the only conclusion that makes sense. Are you the priest who posted the notice? Shiori kicks me hard in the shin. Ow! Hayato, this is a High Cleric Nisei. This is High Cleric Ninsei, the head of our entire religion. Oh, great. I insulted the Dalai Lama or the Pope or something. Or the Pope or something. Sorry, sir. I have amnesia, so I didn't recognize you. Shiori kicks me again. I yell, Please excuse his rudeness, Your Holiness. She emphasizes the word rudeness with a sharp glare at me. I glare right back. It's not my fault I have amnesia. He truly doesn't know any better.
Indeed. However, despite your friend's attitude, he is correct. I would like to hire an adventurer for an NPC quest.
The head of their religion gives out quests? That's even more ridiculous than when I tried to imagine a regular priest doing it. I bit my lip hard to keep from laughing. I wonder why they have the cross, though. We'd be honored, your Holiness.
I've come here in search of a certain text, which I believe to be within the ancient library of Kerr. Travel to the library and retrieve the book from within its walls.
A library? That doesn't sound so bad.
It will not be a simple task. Restless spirits haunted the ancient library of Kerr.
Of course. Sure looks like she wants to murder me. We will do it, your Holiness. What is the title of the book?
It is called Godly, a treatise of the powers of the divine.
We shall find this book for you, We shall find this book for you, your Holiness. She offers him a respectful bow. Then she grabs my arms and drags me out of the church. The moment we're outside, she yells at me. I can't believe you! How was I supposed to know who he was? Even after I told you, you didn't treat her with nearly enough respect. I'm sorry, I just can't get over how strange this all feels to me. Whatever, let's just go to the ancient library of Kerr. Like it's a normal place. Outside, I look around for any sign of an ancient library. Hello? It's this way. I hurry after her because I have the distinct impression she'll leave me behind if I'm not quick. We've got a long walk ahead of us. No complaining. I just wanted to apologize again. Oh. I open my mouth to explain further, but she has more to say. Honestly, I can't understand how you made it to our town at all. Could your amnesia have set in after you arrived? But then why didn't you have any weapons? Maybe I was just lucky. Is it possible you come from Kage, land of the ninjas? Oh man, I'm the Hokage. Got some Naruto in here. I laugh, unable to help myself. Me, a ninja. Definitely not. Sapientia? Bastard of Knowledge? Arbor? Home to the Great Tree? Do any of these names ring any bells? None, I'm afraid. And they won't either. She'll never guess where I come from, because it's not even this world. If I tell her that though, she'll think I'm nuts. Then I suppose you don't know much about Kerr either. Not a thing. Kerr was an ancient civilization, very advanced and skilled in the use of magic. It crumbled a millennia ago. Now only ruins remain, such as the library. What happened to it? No one knows. Are we ready to enter a place like that? Don't worry, the ancient library of Kerr is a low-level dungeon. We can get in with a 2-person party, and even if the monsters are too tough for you, I should be able to handle them. Alright then.
And we're here.
Welcome to the ancient library of Kerr. Well, this is, nice.
It looks like it should be condemned. I eye the towering, dust-covered bookshelves and wonder just how many spider webs we'll have to dig through to find the book Ninsei wants.
Watch your step around here.
Because of the restless spirits he mentioned.
Yes, but also... Ugh! Steel jaws snapped together in the space where my leg was a second ago. After a second, they release, and the entire trap sinks beneath the floor again. A hidden compartment slides shut. This whole place is booby-trapped. I crouch and study the floor for any sign of the trap, but it looks the same as the rest of the carpet. Wonderful. Who booby-trapped the library? Kerr is still shrouded in mystery. Perhaps these traps were set to guard their knowledge from the enemies that destroy them. Perhaps their own paranoia was their downfall. We better be careful. I draw my sword and use it to test the floor in front of me as I walk toward the bookshelves. This way, even if I don't move in time, it will be my sword the traps get, not my leg. Not my leg. Oh god! Ah! Restless spirits, remember? She jumps to my side, magic at the ready. I recover from my shock at the sudden appearance of a ghost and lunge forward. My blade swings through the ghost with no discernible effect. Did you practice your shield skill? Not yet. This is a good time for it. Physical attacks are useless against these enemies. Now you tell me. I thought you knew. Why would I know something like that? They're incorporeal spirits. It's not hard to figure out. Corporeal. For you, maybe. Will you just use your shield already? Right. While we argued, the ghost must have charged up and attacked. Greenish light blasts me. Fiery pain courses across my skin, and I fall to my knees with a cry. Ree! Shield! I struggle to remember what the instructions for shield said, but it's difficult to focus through the pain. It was something about putting mana into my defense. Fire flares as Shuri attacks the ghost with her magic. It reels, but retaliates with a ghostly hand that throws her backwards. Then it turns its attention to me. A green glow surrounds it again. 2 attacks so close together. Is that really fair? Have you used shield yet? At last, I remember what the instructions told me to do. At first, I feel oddly drained, probably the sensation of losing mana, but then somehow, tougher, hardier. The ghost attack strikes me, but it doesn't hurt as much as it did last time. Instead of fiery pain, it creates an unpleasant tingle. Shiora raises her hands, and ice crystals surround the ghost. They slam together at the spirit center, and explode. It lets out an anguished cry and fades away. Finally! I thought you said this dungeon was easy. It is. Just remember to use shield and everything will be fine. I should have practiced before we came. Obviously. I turned my attention to the bookshelves. All the books have cheery titles like Call of the Elder God and Blood of the Soul. Exactly the sort of thing I want to see in the in the haunted library of a civilization that crumbled for unknown reasons. We're probably going to be cursed just for entering this place. That would be interesting. Interesting? Interesting is look at this cool picture of what an unexpected plot twist in that story. Not, I've been inflicted with a horrible curse. But it could lead us to the truth behind Kerr's disappearance. Besides, a priest could probably exorcise the curse. I'll pass on attending my own exorcism, thanks. Then stop complaining and find the book so we can get out of here. I sigh and look through the shelves. Amazingly, despite the disrepair the library has fallen into, most of the spines are readable beneath the layers of dust and cobwebs. Unfortunately, they don't seem to be in any sort of order. I wonder if it's even on this floor. Oh no, don't tell me this place has multiple floors. It has multiple floors. Oh man, we're gonna be here forever, aren't we? That's the last thing I need. I cross my fingers and pray to whatever god might be watching over this place that we'll find the book quickly. The ancient library of Kerr makes my skin crawl. It's more than just a ghost. Something feels wrong here. We need to get out as quickly as possible. I reach out and brush the dust off one book. I can't read clearly. No luck. Falling Stars and the Power They Pass On is probably a fascinating read, but it's not the book that will get us out of here. A ghost posse? I'll handle them. You keep looking for the book. As she attacks the first ghost, I cast shield to protect myself. It's easier this time. Although I don't like turning my attention away from monsters trying to kill me, I trust her to handle the battle. There's not much I can do anyway. I scan the bookshelves and read each title before moving on. Shield works well. The occasional blast of energy from behind isn't enough to break my concentration, and I don't let myself be distracted by the spectacle of magic as Shiori takes on the ghosts. Books about magic, the world, monster gods. Oh, ha! I turn around to see if Shiori needs any help with the battle, just as the final ghost fades away. Done. Me too! You mean you found it? Let me see. I point to the tomb on the shelf. They are covered by dust, but still identifiable. Sits godly. A treatise of the. I point to the tomb on the shelf. There, covered by dust, but still identifiable, sits godly. A treatise on the power of the divine. Perfect. Grab it and let's go. I pull the book from the shelf and brace myself. It can't be that easy. Is something wrong? Shouldn't something attack us for taking the book? You mean a boss battle? Yes. Of course this world knows about boss battles, but at this point, I shouldn't be surprised. That was the mob of ghosts. Really? But you fought them all by yourself. This is a low-level dungeon, remember? Now come on, we need to get this book back to town. Alright then. Outside, I take a deep breath of fresh, not haunted library air. It feels good to be out here. You okay? Yes, why? I just don't want you collapsing out here or anything. I'd feel ridiculous dragging my party member back to town and explaining to everyone that you passed out. I'm not gonna pass out. Was that your first time dealing with ghosts? As far as I know. That explains it then. Don't worry, this stuff will become familiar soon. I'm not sure I ever want to reach the point where fighting ghosts is familiar, but she looks happy, so I don't mention it to her. Alright, back to town. Our time in the library, plus the journey to and from it, took the entire day. The town square is empty. Maybe we'll have to wait until morning to finish our quests. I can't imagine Ninsei is.
You have returned.
I jump. There we go, sneaking up on us again.
Did you find the book?
We did, Your Holiness. She briefly kneels.
Kneel. Remain standing. Okay, I don't know. I think I'm gonna remain standing. This is pretty funny. Remain standing. I can't bring myself to kneel to the leader of religion. I neither follow nor understand. Shiori glares at me when I remain standing, but I ignore her. Then she nudges me with her elbow. I glance at her. What? The book. Yes, Your Holiness. We found your book. The book. She groans. Give it to him. I look down at my empty hands and gulp. I know I had the book when we left the library on the way home. We fought a few whammers. It wasn't in my hand during the battles. I gave it to you, right? No, you did not. Oh. You lost my book.
No, I just, Inventory. What? Check your inventory! I blink at her in surprise for a minute, but she has a good point. I'm still not entirely sure how to put things into my inventory, so it's quite possible I did it by accident. I reach into my pockets, which remain impossible portables to hammer space, and fumble around. My fingers brush a dusty book cover. With a cry of triumph, I pull godly a treatise on the power of the divine from my pocket and hold it out.
You forgot it was in your inventory. You made it sound as though you dropped it somewhere along the way, when it was actually safely with you the entire time.
Amnesia, sir. Sorry. Please excuse him, your holiness.
Indeed.
Come on, it's not like I did it on purpose. He accepts the book from me and looks it over with a critical eye. At last he nods.
You have done well. Here is your payment.
He hands us each a pouch of gold coins and then strides away without another word. As he walks to the edge of town, he pages through the book. Huh? Is he going out there alone? He doesn't live here, you know. Will he be alright? Of course, he's an important man. He probably has an escort waiting. Then why didn't his escort go to the library? Because he was here, of course. She looks at me as though it's the most obvious thing in the world. I don't follow you. Right, your amnesia. This is the Guildmaster's domain. Anyone with a task that involves monsters has an obligation to turn to the adventurers. Oh. I look towards the field, but the old man has already vanished from sight. I wonder what he wanted that book for, anyway. The title sounded religious. He probably wants to study its theories of divinity. Anyway, it's not like it matters. We've completed our quest. You leveled up a few times too. A couple more levels, and you'll earn another skill point. I'm not getting one per level. Why must you do this to me? What about you? She laughs. That might have been a lot of experience for a new adventurer like you, but it wasn't enough to make me go up even one level. I'm sorry. For what? Making you take on these low-level quests with me. Excuse me? I don't recall you making me do anything. It was my idea. Only because you feel responsible for me. Give it a rest. No, I'm serious. I should probably be doing these quests with other new adventurers while you do things on your level. For a long moment, she doesn't say anything. When she does speak, her voice is quiet. Is that what you want? Truly? I hesitate. On one hand, I don't want to be a burden on her. On the other hand, she's willing to explain things to me and can even handle dangerous monsters while I figure out what I'm doing. If I join another party, I'll have to explain my amnesia to complete strangers. More importantly, I enjoy adventuring with her. Sure, she yells at me sometimes and gets frustrated, but I like her. Not really. Then stop bringing it up. I just don't want to hold you back. I want whatever you want. And I want to keep working together. But why? That's what I don't understand. She looks away. I haven't fought or taken on quests with a party member in a long time. People don't usually want to be in a party with me. That's right. When we visited the town hall yesterday to turn in our quests, everyone was surprised when we were in a party together. They asked if I knew what I was doing. Why not? I'd rather not talk about it. She gives me a defiant stare, as if challenging me to pursue the matter further. Okay. What? Really? If you don't want to talk about it, then don't. It doesn't matter to me. Maybe she has a reputation for being a bad party member or something, but as long as things continue to go well for us, I don't care. It's none of my business. Besides, I'm starting to think of her as a friend. I can't leave a friend's party just because other adventurers have a low opinion of her. And if you want to be in my party, then I want to be in yours. You're a strange one, Hayato. It's probably just the amnesia talking. I don't think so. You should get some rest. It's late. She turns away and starts to walk off, but then she glances back over her shoulder. Oh, and thanks. I'm happy I met you. Yeah, when I enter the inn, Aiko is seated at one of the tables with a guy dressed as a jester. They appear to be having an intense conversation about the cards they're holding, but she looks up and waves me over. Hi, Hayato. Are you a fan of Double Duo? Is that some sort of band? Huh? Who's this weirdo? No, who is this weirdo? That's rich, coming from someone dressed like he is. This is my friend, Hayato. He has amnesia. Nice to meet you. Double Duo is a card game. Like poker? He forgets Double Duo, but remembers poker. That's some amnesia. No, it's nothing like poker. You collect cards and battle with them. I finally found someone with a Demon Overlord card. I've been searching for years. And she has 2 Silver Mage cards. I couldn't find one anywhere, and she got 2. That's luck for you. Oh, I see. Do you want to play? I just bought 2 booster packs, and I'd be happy to give you one. Okay, yes, but I'll pay you. Not interested. Okay. You'll love this game. Here. She hands me a wrapped pack of cards. I open it under their watchful stares. Although, of course, I don't know anything about the cards I take out. They look pretty cool. All the fantasy characters and creatures on them. Then again, in this world, these could be the equivalent of baseball cards. Wow, he got a black dragon in his first pack! Is that good? It's a rare card. Are any of my other cards good? Let me see. She takes the cards from me and sorts them into 3 piles. Common, uncommon, and rare. The black dragon is the only one in my rare pile, but I have 3 uncommon cards. Not a bad start. Now remember, if you want to trade with people, you always want a card that's as good as or better than the one you trade away, especially if it's not a duplicate. Actually, as she explains how to determine my card's worth, I can't resist a smile. Is something funny? No, it's just, you must really like this stuff. I do. It's strange. She always seems shy, even timid. When she goes through my cards talking about value and trades, I feel like I'm watching a confident businesswoman about to seal a deal. Want to play a match with me? A match? Collecting cards is only part of the appeal. Then you battle with other players. Oh, I know about card games like this from back home. Some people are purely collectors, with their cards in protective cases, but others play against each other and even enter tournaments. I'll play. Oh yeah. Yay! I'll watch! Come on, Haito. Sit down across from me. I sit across from her at the table, and she explains how to determine a card's attacks, power, and defenses. In the resulting match, she wipes out all of my cards, but I have a better idea of what to do next time. Don't worry, you'll win one soon. No hard feelings? Of course not. It's just a game. I'm glad. It's getting late. It's getting late though, so I'm going to go to sleep. Good idea. It was a long day after all. As I headed to my in-room, I realized I never told Aiko about my day. Then again, I'm not sure if she wanted to hear it or not. At least I know one thing she's interested in now. Thoughts of the card game danced through my mind as I fall asleep that night. Alright. And that chicken wake me up. Okay, that's all the time I have for this one, everyone. But thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please leave a like down below. And if there's any games you would like me to play, please leave a comment down below. And if you enjoyed this and would like to see more, please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, as that would be epically appreciated of you. And as always, thanks so much for watching. My name is CherryBoy, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!